So a supersized finish on offer. Not to be. Gates will get the opportunity to get the set wrapped up, having missed starts to do so in the previous leg.
Decides to go 18s, a courageous route. Defensive players may have gone for the 20s there. But Soldier is not defensive, very much on the offense.
Second set, first leg is Tony.
Touchdown Leonard Gates. And 1-0 was Muggs away. So if you...
What, you threw first in every leg?
I'm going to disregard that. That's strike 2 for you today, by the way. You've already brought up Sheffield Wednesday and Newcastle.
That was all fair, but thanks for doing it.
140. Leonard 164.
Yeah, if you lost the previous leg, you threw first in the next one. Treble 18. Bullseye. Oh, what a shot that is for Leonard Gates. Absolutely sublime stuff, and it is the highest checkout of the tournament so far.
Well, I'm going to... It's good to get to the finish, but when you get your primary or secondary dart in that visit in the 60, you're thinking, get to the easier 1-2-1. It's going to be another chance for the match for Leonard. First things first, get the route right.
Treble 19, double 12 is the approved route. Double 6 to slam the gate shut.
Game shot.
And it's glory for Gates on debut at the World Seniors Championship. Tony O'Shea bows out in.
Maybe we're not going to see some A++ mathematics on the dartboard here in this game, which may result in chances coming people's way that they maybe shouldn't be getting. Great approach from Wolfie though. This is needed.
Require 101.
It doesn't go. Adams will have another crack for the set.
Double 16 is the choice.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Leonard Gates has cancelled out that 2-leg lead that Adams opened up.
Fifth leg is Martin's
a little smile
first. Game on.
From Adams, he's enjoying himself. A look towards Leonard Gates, but he looks a picture of focus.
That's why he's a legend.
Well, this is well poised. 95 for Adams, went the bull route.
Is he going to stay on the bull? I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's questionable, isn't it?
55.
Bigger targets available.
Leonard to require
he's laid up for the set
107.
again. And Leonard, who took it 101 to stay in the set, now he needs something very similar to take it.
107, having a big old look at it and stepping back again. He's trying to make sure he knows what he's left here. Last time he did it on double 16 for the 101. Same target, same outcome, and Leonard Gates has turned the set on its head this evening, but he surrendered a 2-set lead yesterday against a man wearing a Dennis Priestley shirt, Darren Johnson.
139.
I wonder if he's going to wear it again tonight. He should. That would be fun, because that would be a Priestley shirt up against Taylor, just like the first world-class game that was ever held here 29 years ago.
Well, this isn't much fun for Martin Adams at the moment.
81.
Gates on
Leonard
82.
to require 82.
After 9 beautiful darts.
Game shot
And
on the
that is an
second
11-dart leg.
Leonard Gates.
Well,
Third leg is Leonard
he
to throw
really
first.
is playing well right
Game
now.
on.
And
You make this 74 disappear. 20 and tops would do that. If he doesn't, then Gates is in position, ready to pounce, ready to double his lead in the match. Big moment.
34.
And the chances miss.
Leonard, you require
Opportunity
91.
knocks. For Leonard Gates. Look at that. Big deep breath. Eyes pierced on the dartboard. Has to look away to check the score.
couple of routes possible, but remained aggressive, and he's just checking it's in. What a chance. And he's been taking his chances as well. And he's turned it off on Wolfie. A finishing masterclass from Soldier, who was starting to feel a little... That's the name of the show, isn't it? So you think you can dance?
He might be dancing if double 7 goes in here. Make sure that's what you go for, Leonard. He's done the right thing there. He's asked what he's got left.
I think he's figured out how to do this, you know. If in doubt,
the first
ask,
Leonard
then
goes.
hit.
Well, that's now a
Second leg, it's
third
Leonard to throw first. Game
ton
on.
plus check out of He hasn't
34.
done what he had to do, and now he
Leonard
has to wait and
requires
hope.
60.
And the way Leonard Gates has been finishing, his hopes are pretty slim. Double top. Glorious
shot.
from Gates.
And the match.
That is
Leonard Gates.
an outstanding display. And Leonard Gates records the highest average that we've ever witnessed at the World Seniors Darts Championship, not just this year, but including last year's tournament as well. He deserves to dance after that, and he dances through to the quarter-finals. Leonard Gates, an average just shy of 97, and he sends Martin Adams heading home.
Or will he go for tops because he hit that earlier? He'll go for 16 double 16, his favourite. Or more dart. Let's make it all level in this set.
16. Leonard requires 68.
Muttering away to himself because he knows now he's given the opportunity to Gates to win the set.
Especially in a leg where you hit a 180, you're always hoping to win that leg.
Game shot
great
the
finish.
second set. Leonard
It's Leonard Gates who wins the leg and indeed the set. A really high quality.
Trebles out of 9 darts for Leonard Gates. It's always nice to have that. 81 left. Well, Fitton can only bring it down as far as possible.
Leonard require 81.
Treble 19, leaves double 12.
Game
Lovely.
shot the
Straight in.
second leg.
Beautiful
Leonard
finish.
Gates.
Instead of 119, betting the bullseye rather than tops, but then did it right the next time. Great moment.
Will this be too late?
140. Leonard require 40.
But he needed the full set
Game shot the
to
first
stay in the
set.
set.
Leonard Gates.
And the set has now got away. Gates leads by 2-1.
Full set first
Meaning
leg.
he
It's
needs
Downs to
just
throw
one
first.
more set
Game on.
to set up that semi-final showdown with Richie Howson tonight. Stop the game being over.
Well, he put a bit of pressure on the 280. Scoring like this, there's no pressure whatsoever.
140.
That'll make him think. Can he put another 180 in there?
140.
He is ahead, so there is a bit of pressure.
140.
Got a slightly easier finish.
The way he's been hitting them treble 20s, you nearly expect him to do this. And double 10 for the match. Oh, what a finish. Unbelievable.
Absolutely superb. Arching dreamers defeating the great Phil Taylor.
It's Richie to throw first. Game on.
Full focus on the final four. I'm Chris Murphy. Matthew Edgar joins me to guide you through the last 3 matches of the World Seniors Darts Championship 2023.
Take your pick. Who wins this one? Any one of the 4. And it's not going to take long to get our first maximum of the evening. We was treated to plenty of maximum.
Now, get at least 1 dart to win the set.
Got a choice. That is neither of them.
He was right in between the 2 choices, wasn't it? 12 or 20. Hit the 5, sandwiched between the targets.
I wonder how much that's a bad dart and how much that's indecisive, because a lot of times as players we've got an idea and we make a late
Richie
change.
McGarry 20.
And that just makes your point from earlier on, because he missed, didn't know where he was at all, and he went and threw another 5 when he should have been leaving a double. I think he thought he was going to be leaving 32. Needed a 15 for that. Doesn't matter anyway. The early signs. It's for Richie Howson to double his lead in sets. Treble 20 would leave double 19. Leonard Gates
82.
Get the chance.
116.
to break the throw and then throw for the set himself.
He will get the chance at tops. Richie Howson nods along in the background. He expected that to go in. And Richie Howson, you was correct. Leonard Gates levels it up. Two up in a little bit more handy there, because if he can't find a treble with the first dart, he's only going to get the one dart at the double here for the set. And Howson is going to pile on the almightiest of pressures.
It was actually, we know that Gates isn't the most advanced counter. There was actually the option of bull there, wasn't it? 25 leaves 59, only 5 fewer, but guarantees 2 darts at double. He's getting 2 darts anyway. Howson nods, Howson knows, Gates levels the match.
He did this earlier on in the opening set. It looked like Leonard Gates was going to pull away. But Richie Howson is nodding along in the background. He's done this twice, and both times he was correct. On this occasion, Richie Howson got that one wrong. And that 140 could be a saviour for him now, because it's given him an opportunity at this 2-darter. We're looking at 20 for the bull.
65.
On the green, but not 12. In the hole. And Gates could put Howson in a hole now, because double 6 sees the American break the throw.
Darts. We saw the World Championship a few years back. Stuart Kellett put his darts in a fridge.
137.
Rich Howson has looked ice cool throughout this match. And he's set up an opportunity to lead
100.
once
Richie
again.
McGarry, 46.
Once again, leaves himself on that double 16. That couldn't have got any more in the centre for Richie Howson if he walked.
Yeah. 164 to win the semi-final. 146 to save the semi-final.
146.
We've seen him take a 164. It's the biggest checkout we've seen so far. This would be his biggest checkout. Just trying to work out the maths, make sure he doesn't get this wrong. It's on. Double 16 for a match-saving 146 finish. Richie Howson was sat on a 2-darter, expecting to come back to...
It's given a lot of you players that maybe aren't as active on the dartboard anymore a chance to get together again.
Well, it does, yeah. I shook a lot of hands yesterday and quite a few hugs. Yes, seeing the older generation.
And Leonard Gates, despite being over the age of the bullseye, the bets the bullseye. And we've seen this video plenty of times. Phil Taylor, double 16, double 8.
Oh, it's a big switch when you've got to go to the other side.
28.
All right.
Well, it's his turn to falter.
I think it's must have been that video what I did watch first half here. Oh, it's a long way away. See, yesterday he wasn't tightening up. He wasn't tightening up at all. They were coming and flowing as easy as pie.
But the game has tightened up. Priestley's prediction is right.
They might not get punished.
1-2-1.
Oh.
92. Under your car, 121.
Well, this could be a big exchange in this game, couldn't it?
Yes. 1-2-1. Now he's got to go to 11.
Oh, wonderful.
Wonderful darts, wonderful.
It is the break for Gates. It's his own dozen dart leg, a 1-2-1 check out.
Oh, the menace's complaints have come to fruition. We've got a heater in our room, in our fridge. And that wouldn't have been a problem five or 6 years ago.
16. Under your car, 104.
It does make you ever so mad when you know what you could do and then you can't do it.
This is double 14. And he's taken it out. Fabulous finish from Leonard Gates. He led 5-3, then led 7-5. But Gates with that 3-leg spell turned it around. And maybe here is one of those big visits right at the right time. Taylor may have to take this out.
Yes. That's his second, I believe. Third of the match.
And he's going to get a go to win the match.
98.
Taylor puts the pressure on, but Gates has the opportunity to grab glory.
Right, let's see how smooth this, if he hits a treble, and let's see how smooth this dart will go after the treble. 82. Bull. That's great thinking.
And that's great finishing. And Leonard Gates has taken out Taylor. Golden Gates, the golden ticket.
2 lead. We've had 3 consecutive breaks of throw now.
Yeah, it's just good match play, isn't it? There's a mix of that fantastic scoring. There's witness there as he appreciates to the crowd. And once again, they're doing their job to make these two feel $1 million up there, because I went on the stage a little bit earlier and the throw and the surroundings is absolutely fantastic. This is a great venue and the players are loving every second.
Gates enjoying himself now. Have a switch, Leonard. Yeah, he does switch. Brilliant from Leonard Gates. We saw a couple of we saw an 11 dart in the first semi-final. We've got a potential 10 dart legging coming here. This is a great passage of play for the American.
Yeah, a 10 dart is absolutely fantastic in any day of the week, and this will be feeling great because it's a real potential right now as Leonard Gates is just beginning to open.
This is a chance to get level, and the game was spiralling out of his control, but he misses his chance and Adams gets a reprieve, and all of a sudden everything is going the way of Martin Adams.
And even that's got away with it, because that very easily could have gone into the other bed. This is difficult. He can't see a lot of that bed. And he'll be uber disappointed with that.
Nowhere near that last start. He left himself too much to do. He's had 6 starts, Martin Adams to lead 10-8 if you include the one at Bull, and Leonard Gates. Is that the fortune he needed? Because the game was spiralling away from him. He'd lost the last 5.
So Martin will look at treble 20. So many players will start in the 19s here, but he needed that for the treble 18 for the next one. So opportunity knocks for Leonard Gates. This would be a big moment 16 in this match.
47.
Gates to go 2 away from the final. 47, double 16. He won his last leg on. He needs double 8 on this occasion. Adams is shaking his head, and he's right to shake his head. Leonard Gates is in command of this semi-final now.
6 starts from 2-3-6. Great start. Wonderful start. Tremendous start there from Leonard Gates. The American is 2 darts away to win the Champions final here at the Viva of Blackpool.
Adams, you could see frustration. But this is an opportunity for Leonard Gates for the place in the final. 56-16 and double tops. He just a little bit refocused. Wow, is that a good guide or is it dipped down? It wasn't a good guide, and it's chance to Adams.
And when opportunity knocks, you must execute the doubles there. But 99 is an absolute stinker. But what a start. You look at the 10 and 6 bed. Nice and safe. It's the double he wants to be at. It's double 16 for Adams.
83.
Feel the frustration. The crowd senses the frustration. Leonard Gates, what are you made of?
Well, he's had 2 match darts already. He only needs 1 more, and he's relieved to get over the finishing line.
Needs the full 3 darts, and he will need that if he's going to win this leg. He'll stay there and he'll just perch it on top of that second dart.
60.
And when he let go of it there, hence the reason he just looked to his right there. You're sometimes hoping that the referee's going to shout game shot, but Leonard Gates has got the same target but a different outcome. He's detecting that takes an early lead and a real settler. Position in the hundreds, all about the first dart here. And
Now he's got options. Does he stay there or does he go 2 darts at tops? It was a bit of a... Not really sure what that second dart was all about.
Leonard to require
Yeah, well, he's got the trouble of not wanting to hit the double top high, hasn't he, as well, Richie Howson? An added problem. Leonard Gates might be about to give him another problem, and does, because Leonard gets out of the gate quick and leads the final. Well, Leonard Gates, he actually hit a treble 1 with his last dart, but as you were talking about his math, he was going for a 20 that wouldn't have left him a finish.
21.
Anyway, got it all wrong. Can Richie get this right? Doesn't even bother with the treble. Backs himself for the ball.
96.
Did I like that big 11? Just kept it simple. Give yourself an opportunity. And for Leonard, just keep straight on the second dart. He's looking around, and that's what I don't like. But he's got 1 dart, and this is how good he is on doubles. He gave him a dart and a double and hit it. It's just he was looking elsewhere, and it wouldn't have surprised me. But God, has that guy got talent. Richie Howson. 2-6-1 is one of his better legs, is scoring power here, but he's nowhere to be seen. But he could leave himself a finish, and a very, very makeable outside finish. But it's all about Leonard Gates right now.
Yeah, everything that Howson does, Gates seems to do better, and he chooses double 16. And Gates keeps creeping further and further away.
19 goes in. We have got game on. Tough ass now, it's treble 18. More chances for the American. Leonard Gates, composure is what is needed right now.
Double 10 is match dart number 10.
Game show.
And it's Golden Gates on the Golden Mile. Leonard Gates is the best in Blackpool. It's world senior success for
A treble 20. Options now. What a dart. Tops.
76.
confidence exuded in the style of that checkout attempt, but didn't find it, and it means that Gates
Game shot
can
on the second
level
set.
this match.
Leonard Gates.
And the American ace does exactly that. The man who won
The flash of brilliance. Fat 16. Exactly the same what Gates did, so he'll stay there now. A frustration
75.
there, more than anything.
He was
141. Going for another 8 or a 16. And to drag it into the 7's disappointing.
Shouldn't be any damage done.
59. Mark Ricard 41.
Should have just been the 1 dart. Going for the double. He's only going to get 2 here now. This is a big, big dart.
9.
What a bit of a mess.
82.
He'd be thinking, he had this leg, this set in the palm of his hands, and he's so good in that bullseye here for double 16.
Game
What
shot on the
a
first
finish,
set.
what a
Leonard
turnaround.
Gates.
Remember that moment.
61.
It's not a real positive sign for me, that's for sure. It doesn't need to be so aggressive by going for the bullseye there, and that's very sensible play. For double top.
Game
What
shot
a
on the
finish. Give
fourth
the man a
set.
dart or a
Leonard
double, and he's
Gates.
absolutely sublime.
This is our first
His
leg
finishing
match.
is
It's
2
first.
dart, 3
Game
dart
on.
finishes. Just so we talked about the 80 finisher staying straight. This time he has to stay straight and did a treble. That's just typical, and we talked about there's nothing between these players, and sometimes it can be just the width of a wire. If it is the lat start for Mark Dudbridge,
80.
Mark,
Leonard
you've been
Ricard,
absolutely
20.
sensational in this game. Leonard Gates, are you up for the challenge to see out this match? An enthralling game, a fantastic game. And it is Leonard Gates who once again sees that winning line and sprints through a fantastic contest with big respect to Mark Dudbridge from the Mace. Can he be the ace of the pack? He'll stay there.
Well, he intended to stay there. Was hunting down the treble 18. Now has to
38.
rely
Leonard Ricard
on
32.
it going wrong for Gates. Double 8.
Game shot on the second
And Leonard
set.
levels.
Leonard Gates.
Chris Mason got off to a good start. Had half a chance. He's 4-2 today. Competitive stuff. Double 16 required. And he
Game
does
shot
exactly
on the
that.
fourth set.
Gates
Leonard Gates.
gets back in it, gets it square. No reward. And then you get a dart at that second, which kisses into the barrel. And that will frustrate Chris Mason, and all of a sudden... Or is it? Here comes back Mason.
180.
That's how to do it, isn't it? He was getting a little bit frustrated, the fact that he was missing by tiny margins, and Leonard Gates kept hitting three-figure visits. But that
100.
brilliant Mason
Carl,
maximum
100.
has teed up a ton to lead 3-2 in sets.
What a dart.
62.
Massive,
Carl,
massive
40.
opportunity. Is it a missed opportunity? Because it's 3 darts for Gates. That usually means one thing, but pressure is on right now. There's the marker.
Game shot
There's
on
the
the fifth
execution. That was a
Leonard Gates.
fantastic second dart. And for the first time in this match, Leonard Gates leads.
Rated it a single 20 to leave a finish. Now he's given Gates 6 darts for the match.
97.
Another sensational game. As we come to the conclusion of it, can Chris put some pressure on this 64? Yes, he can. Can he follow that? He would have the dart in the last leg.
134.
Big moments, massive moments. 64. He's just missed this finish. Can he get it for the match?
Again, it's 1 at the double. And Leonard Gates, having maybe rushed last time, slows himself down. And he does the trick.
On the match.
And he defeats
Leonard
Chris
Gates.
Mason in a really exciting encounter. A good game of darts. Mason raised his level.
Like I said, we haven't talked too much about his counting, his finishing. So 6 and 10 area. He goes for the 6 for tops.
Game shot on the first
double
leg.
quick time.
Leonard Gates.
It's Leonard Gates who already leads 1
Second
set to
set,
0.
first leg.
Well, he's having a look around here. 60 off there. Leaves 135. So that leaves 78.
Treble 18, Leonard.
Wow.
171.
Oh, what a visit that was.
164.
Stopped for every single one and delivered every treble.
100. Leonard Carr 24.
Well, he knows where this is. He likes to go big with the first one. This time it's the centre of the board at double 6. This is nasty.
Game shot on the third set.
But it's another quick
Leonard
fire
Gates.
set. Rattling
Fourth
through
set, first
these.
leg. Leonard to through first.
Sense that the players are aware of how big this leg could be.
Just that middle part of the game once again. It's
100.
seems to have an effect, but those last darts, whether it's a last dart or a double or a last dart or a treble, Gates has been phenomenal. Thornton's now making his move, and what a time to do it.
126. Leonard Carr 116.
Well, it gives him the chance to throw at tops. He'll have 2 darts at it unless Gates completes this combo. And he wants tops himself. And he
Game
finds
shot on the
it.
fourth
Enormous
set.
finish.
Leonard Gates.
In more ways than one. A huge moment.
If there is one thing missing from this week, it's a really massive finish. And all he can do is set up.
76. Leonard Carr 60.
Key moment in this Masters matchup. Leonard Gates taking aim at tops. Taking aim at double 10.
40.
And finding neither.
Leonard Carr 85.
Now Thornton may find himself level.
Tension. For double 5. He loves it up here. Oh,
75.
right on the wire.
Leonard Carr 20.
So Robert Thornton misses a dart to tie up this match at 3 sets apiece. Leonard Gates still needing 10s. Still needing double
Game
5
shot on the
and finding
sixth
it.
set. Leonard Gates.
How often he's done it with the last dart in hand.
And Thornton think. Like you said, no margin for error. What a dart.
81.
Absolutely fine, Robert. 2 darter. Nothing Gates can do.
Apart from put some pressure on that 60, and he is.
140.
Wowza.
Double car 60.
Maximum pressure. Capital P pressure. Double top.
40.
Is that it?
Leonard new
Is that
car
it for Robert
36.
Thornton? So Leonard Gates steps forward.
Game shot and the
Nails
match.
the winning
Leonard
double.
Gates.
Brilliant stuff from Soldier Leonard Gates. He sees off the Scotsman Robert Thornton. World Howson one treble gets him a go at the bull 2, and it's the outer ring. That won't be in his way. Over adjusts and Gates
94.
returns.
Leonard new car 31.
Yeah, great set of Gates. Does miss here. Options on 31 for double 8. There's the reset. 2 darts.
Game shot on the
1-0
first
to the
side.
American.
Leonard Gates.
Cool, calm and collected.
Second set.
How they're feeling. The only comparison I can give is when I played the Premier League final. I played Gary Anderson in the semi-final, and I literally couldn't feel my legs and arms. The
131.
tension, the nerves, the occasion. But come the final, I just loved every second, and I just get the feeling with Leonard Gates at the moment. I think he's really, really enjoying himself, and
100.
that's been
Leonard new car
confirmed with the
90.
performance he's putting on so far.
Game shot on the
Exhibit A,
second
you're on
set.
it.
Leonard Gates.
taking Howson apart once again. He had a strong treble 20 single 20 bull anyway here.
It'll be interesting to see what he does, because there's definite improvement in his counting. He's not as bad as he once was.
Does have the bull, has the choice not to go for it. One of the things he will be looking at here is Howson's score, and that's why he's
98.
done that. Sensible play, and it's been great to see him grow in that department.
Yeah, we've done a lot of criticising of his finishing and his prowess when he gets around that mark there, but they're the signs, of the encouraging signs that he's learning
100.
more about the
Leonard new car
steel tip game
32.
as he goes along. And this is for a big 3-1 lead.
Game shot on the fourth
Absolutely
set.
fantastic.
Leonard Gates.
Gates is doing the business here, and he's got a real grip on this game. It was
That is a decent shot on the last start there to leave that 1-1-6. There's a big difference between that and the 1-2-1. And Howson looking for the bigger scores. Suddenly finding that treble 20
Leonard
bed.
new car 121.
he went for the bull on the 1-2-1 last time when he didn't need to. This time he won't be given that choice. He doesn't know yet that he can't finish. He does now.
Yeah, this was the Leonard Gates of maybe 18 months,
81.
2 years ago, where it was
Your car
really affecting his
120.
game. You feel this is a must hit. Virtually the same spot that Leonard hit.
And it also means he couldn't finish.
54.
So
Leonard new car 40.
an opening for Gates.
Game shot
Once
on the
again,
sixth set.
it's that 2-set lead that Leonard Gates goes into the next break one more time. He's just keeping his...
To leave 81 after 9. And a leg where it's win.
140.
Game
New car
over.
81.
I've got to say, Bobby George, if it does go to that 34...
By the way Howson's going, the game will be going on. Double 9.
72.
Are you watching?
Leonard
Bobby
new car
George,
34.
double 17, not only for the leg, but for the match.
Gates goes straight for it, attacked it. That's a good sign. Aggressive. And now the moment.
26.
It's a long way off.
Richie car 9.
It's if he sees that winning line and the fun and the laughter's gone and the realisation kicks in. Perfect. The double 4. Double 2's been good to his opponent.
And Howson missed doubles have
7.
not been a feature of the tournament, but
car 8.
unfortunately for him, it has been a feature of the final. Leonard Gates steps forward.
Game,
and
shot,
pins
and the match.
the winning double.
And the winner of
and
the
Leonard Gates
2023
wins the Masters.
Jenny's Bet
More
World
senior
Seniors
success
Masters.
for the American ace, the dancing darter. Went to 14's route, leaves 48. Ops for tops.
22.
Fails to find it. 17. And Leonard Gates will have the chance to open up a buffer.
Serious daylight here and 4 consecutive legs, and he does, and Colin McGarry will be kicking himself slightly, raced into a 2-leg lead, but it's the gentleman that's been making these World Senior stages.
This is a familiar feeling for many darts players. Can't be called too little, but probably will prove to be too late. Indeed it is.
Leonard Gates.
Gates.
108 for 8-8.
It's on. 16 for the double. And just inside, and Leonard Gates is on a match down already. Has got more incoming to end a real scrap here and break the heart of Colin McGarry.
Two more for the match. Double 16. Becomes one at double 8. And this time, Gates gets it done. It was a real battle against Colin McGarry. Qualifiers, Leonard Gates won the golden ticket qualifier on the Golden Mile in Blackpool. That happened the day before the event, and he hit plenty of 180s like that en route, and then went and won the whole tournament.
114.
Seen a lot of Leonard Gates. He's featured in the Grand Slam of Darts last year.
Game shot of the
The
first
open leg
leg.
here
Leonard
on
Gates.
throw, that 180. Bullseye for the break for David Cameron, and he pulls it.
77. London, you can't walk him.
Make 'em back.
Similar kind of shot for Leonard Gates. 1 treble gives him a go at the bull. 2 gets him to the outer ring. Bullseye it is. Bullseye
Game
it's
shot of the
in.
fifth leg. Leonard
What
Gates.
Cameron couldn't do, Leonard
6-8
Gates could,
to
and he
first.
holds on to his
Game
throw.
on.
2 legs. Is this his chance?
He will get a go at least the bullseye, barring a disaster here. It is the bull to bring an end to a quite brilliant display.
98.
So close.
David Carl 100.
Well, Cameron has been up to this sort of challenge throughout the match. Can he do it again? Is it tops? He can't find
60.
the treble,
Leonard
and he
Carl,
needs
25.
more luck here. Gates already missed 2 match darts. Should get 2 more here if he needs them.
Does have 2 at double 8.
Game
And it
shot
goes in
of the match.
for Leonard Gates,
Leonard Gates.
who takes a step towards that hat-trick. Another brilliant, fabulous.
It into a 3-2 lead and guaranteed he can't trail at the first break.
42. Leonard, you can't 32. Game
It's
shot of the
looking good
fifth
for
leg.
Leonard all of a sudden.
Leonard Gates. 6-leg pole, the third fast. Game on.
It was
Leonard, you can't 121.
Elevens. Gets 3 of them, so double 14. Oh, that's a wonderful finish, and it's a wonderful spell. After a wonderful start from his opponent, Paul Hogan picked up the first 2 legs, had 116 check-out to lead 2-0, but it's a 121 finish that sees Leonard Gates. Visit from Paul Hogan. It only gets him down to 156, but he will get a go at that.
100. Paul Lucan 156.
And it would have ended on that double 18, the 156, but it may come down to Hogan
16.
finding
Leonard, you can't
a
20.
big finish to get that break back. But in the meantime, Gates, double 10 for 6-3, 3 away from the final. And it
Game
is
shot of the
6-3.
ninth leg. Leonard Gates.
And he gets a free hit now on Paul Hogan's darts.
Game on.
Just have it.
And he might have just handed a glorious opportunity to Gates to win the match, and that is just the problem, because he would have had a go at a double here.
Yeah, if he'd have thought about the shot, still look a big ass, but Leonard Gates to finish in style. Shanghai, and he's going to get a match start if he stays straight. Tops to end another thriller involving Leonard Gates, and it does end on a 120 finish. Pleased if it did. McEwan not really got going this opening leg, so Gates will return with darts in hand for double top. For an early lead.
Game shot
There
on
goes,
first
and
leg.
away he goes.
Leonard Gates. Second leg Jim to throw first. Game on.
Takes the first leg, a man.
97.
Absolutely disastrous visit that for McEwan, and his trouble may get worse here.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Leonard Gates.
And now then, there's real
Fifth leg
danger
Leonard to throw first.
for Jim McEwan.
Game on.
Shaking his head before that visit as well. As good as admitting it, he doesn't feel like he's going to get this 137. He hasn't, and yeah, Jim McEwan frustrated. You rightly said it's been some tournament. It's not over yet. It will take a remarkable turnaround, but
game shot on the eighth leg.
That's what will disappoint McEwan. He's broken twice, but allowed himself to be broken in the next leg straight away. Get those little mistakes that have just crept in there for Jim McEwan, and this is really good stuff from Leonard Gates. Just shows how headstrong he is. He's had that sort of little mid-match wobble, but he's back in control, and 81 points after 9 darts thrown in a leg that he knows if he wins, he is the champion here in York.
100.
Well, Chucky has chucked everything at him for the last few minutes of this match, but Leonard Gates knows how to win these finals. He'll go for the bullseye, but that's a happy accident.
Yeah, could be a good leave in the end. Well, it is a good leave. And for Jim McEwan, who's had a great run here, as I said, victories over Durran, Painter and Duff. He's just fallen short, you feel, in this final, but it's been a great effort. But incoming are some championship darts for Leonard Gates.
Game shot.
And it is a hat-trick
The challenge back to
for Leonard Gates, who's glorious once again.
Matchplay champion, Leonard Gates!
The World Seniors Matchplay champion, to go along with his other crowns. He was the master, he was the champion of champions, and he makes it 3 on the spin.
Second max of the set for Leonard Gates. Another one of them. Can't find it. Over to a 20 or a 16. Take your pick.
100.
And the likelihood is he will return and double his lead in set 2. I said the likelihood. He is going to return. He's not a million miles off with that second dart, Colin McGarry. It's Gates for a 2-leg lead.
Leonard to require 36.
Settled down now, hasn't he?
Leonard Gates.
McGarry got that opening set, but has
Third
been
leg is
unable
Colin to throw first.
to keep.
Game on.
So the Shanghai shots, as it's known in darts. Gates can't do the treble,
60.
single, double. He does just cut it in half, and that should be fine with McGarry not on any kind of finish.
Just to give him a little tap on the shoulder, and that certainly does that. 60 can be awkward. Well, Gates' darts do land flat and should offer a path to the double tops.
Shot on the second set.
And Leonard Gates does take the second set, therefore square.
Will he be made to pay? Treble 17 keeps the shot alive, and he finds it.
96.
Almost makes Leonard Gates pay for that. Messing around with 80. Relief for Gates, but he's got to convert the double top here to lead again in this set.
Shot on the third.
Gets
leg.
it.
Leonard Gates.
Gates.
Well, 138 is not going to go. Treble 20 though.
39.
Poor dart.
Colin, you require 80.
Poor lead from Leonard Gates. What an opportunity for Colin.
Gets 2 at 10s.
Shot on the
Only
third
needs 1.
set.
And let's everybody know about it. The Chief